Charles. I'm 54 years old and 6'1" when I'm fully assembled and weigh about 230 pounds in the last weigh-in. Today I'm going to talk to you about the very first thing I had to learn after becoming an above-the-knee amputation. And this is something I actually learned in the hospital. I'm going to demo this out of the hospital, obviously. But if you're familiar with hospitals and hospital beds, you know that they are sloped up on one end and they just force you to slide down. And it just gets uncomfortable. So what I'm going to do is show you how I learned to scoot back up in the bed, minimize the pain in my brand spanking new hours-old amputation, and do that with that minimizing the pain. Of course, it's a little bit different because this bed's flat, but it works the same way. All right, first off, I'm going to start off basically you're in bed, in the hospital bed, going ouch, hoping for some more morphine or something. And as time goes on, you just slide down the bed because of the way they're designed. And back when I had feet and stuff, I could grab a hold of the rails up here and pick myself up with my feet and push myself back. Of course, that's not possible now. And so one of the big problems is, how do I get myself up? I didn't have enough strength at that time right after surgery just to use my arms to bring my body up. So what I had to do is I figured out how I could use my legs I have left, and this is the new one. This would be the brand spanking new one that was cut off. This one's been gone for several years now, but this is what I had to work with. And at the very beginning, or actually for some time after this amputation is done, you end up the muscles in this leg want to move as you're trying to move, just the way they normally would when you still had a leg. It's just part of the whole mind-body connection situation. So that part's going to be somewhat painful, and I don't know how you can get over that very quickly other than your brain just kind of ignores telling your leg muscles to move. But what I was able to do, and I figured this out within hours, and hopefully this is something that'd be useful for somebody watching this video, is what I do is I would turn over on my side on the hospital bed, kind of like this, and I'd hold this stump up off of the mattress because it hurt. And I'd go with this knee, I'd hold this leg up, put this knee here, have my hands here, and just basically push myself up, lift my butt up, use this one knee, and I can scoot up to bed pretty easy. And this end of the stump, which was really sore, wouldn't be hitting the bed. So that worked out pretty handily. Now sometimes it seemed more appropriate to do it from this side, and it's exactly the same thing. It's actually a lot easier to, from this angle, to keep from bumping this brand new above the knee stump, and I can move up just like that, using my knee and my elbow, pick my butt up out of the way, scoot up, and move up. And I learned how to do that within hours after getting this above the knee amputation, and it helped reduce the pain as I was moving along the bed, trying to get myself more comfortable in the hospital.